Hi everybody, Dan here with No Games for Old Men, and welcome back to the Sinking City Remastered. We, last episode, completed, I think it was last episode, maybe it was 2 ago, the second field research item that we needed before we could return to the hospital and inform the doctor. And I would like to see what the result of that is. So we're going to use this very conveniently placed phone booth to warp over here to cover side, and then we'll turn that in, and then we'll use that same phone booth to go back to where we were, and then we can go check out the university. Finally. I think I've delayed that long enough. Alright, Doc. I hope I get something good for this. Like maybe my first aid hypos heal more or something?
I checked the house of the diseased man, Bells. His family has turned into those creatures too.
Huh. Fascinating. Did you discover the source of the contamination?
A creature emerged from their sunken basement and transformed them. I think its vomit is contagious.
If so, we must quarantine it. Those Lethian revenants are a huge threat. This city could not survive an epidemic like that.
What did you call them?
Lethian revenants. Oh, you may thank the university professor for the beast's unwieldy names.
Oh. Okay, so by visiting the professor, we'll actually get to know what all these things are called.
I called into the shop of your patient. Unfortunately, he committed suicide.
Oh, I wish I could say I was surprised. Sorry for wasting your time.
It wasn't entirely a waste. I found some evidence that sheds light on the origin of those creatures.
For what it's worth, Professor Westerbrook calls them Stygian harvesters. But what is it you found?
Your patient's diary. His dreams became too real, too confronting. He tried to stay awake using stimulants, but those Stygians appeared near him when he slept, as if they were leaking from his nightmares.
A psychic phenomenon or manifestation.
That is as creepy as heck.
Unnerving.
Yeah.
I'm afraid he's not the only one suffering from such dreams.
I found your studies rather interesting, Dr. Grant. Got more places to search?
What dedication. Thank you. Your findings have been a rich resource for the scientific cause. I've got 2 more places for you.
Of
more
course.
dangerous, one with huge monstrosities, but I'll prepare a comparable reward.
You'd better.
Just what am I getting myself into?
One of Oakmont's largest stores was closed after the flood hit. A looter tried to break in, but his thievery was, shall we say, interrupted. He was set upon by a huge wild beast and hardly made it out. The question is, with the building locked up tight, how did that creature get in?
What about the place with more manageable creatures?
Well, there's a restaurant here with a bad reputation, not for its food, but for women disappearing. The police found nothing. I treated the partner of one missing girl. He arrived here severely injured and told me about the jumping maws.
He was at the restaurant too, I suppose.
Indeed. And what's curious is the place is still open. Please investigate and find out how that's possible.
Yeah. Who's paying off somebody?
Why?
Oh my gosh. Okay, we got a lot going on here. My goodness. Oh! That's too much stuff that just got dumped into our inventory there. Alright, suspicious restaurant. Let's put this on the map. Eastern Reed Heights. Wow, way up here. Willow Lane. between Harold and Bullock. Well, here's Harold. And here's Willow. Wait. Willow Lane. Here we go. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere around here. And then the next one, Locked Up Shop. Let's put that one in there. Also in Reed Heights, Western this time. Oh, that's good. We're headed that way anyway, to the university. Ward Street. Here's Ward. Between Bourbon and Sam Reed. Oh my gosh, I just landed right on it. Okay, so it's one of these. So it might be this one. This looks like it might be a big enough place to have a store. Okay. Now, what did we get? We got a bunch of... Oh, bestiary. Here we go. All right, Westerbrook's Guide. Research on Oakmont's post-flood fauna by Professor E. Westerbrook, Oakmont University. Part 1, Stygians. Locals brought me several kinds of creatures, saying they just appeared in their homes. The exemplars have multiple limbs with human-like palms. They're resistant to poison and acids. Only one breed, the Stygian Harvester, is aggressive. It has a claw-like stinger that can cause grievous wounds. The rarest breed of Stygians is the Smoker. It emits huge amounts of fumes, then lurks among them. But I'm fascinated by the Stygian Weaver. Somehow it can restore the tissues of other wild beasts. Oh, okay, so... a healer, huh? Well, what's the one that we encountered that didn't seem to be hostile? The one in the shop the other day. Alright, guide part 2. Lethians. Okay, so those are the humanoid ones still. Lethians forms resemble humans. After numerous autopsies, I can state with confidence that there are multiple pathogens which cause these mutations in human victims. Their bulb-like colonies act like additional hearts, ensuring the flow of lymphatic liquids filled with bacteria. The fluid is gathered in the former human's stomach and may then be expelled by Lethians with an immense force. The less studied immortals have rapid regeneration, and I have received reports about wraiths that disappeared. So the wraiths we know, those are the ones that we've seen them disappear, and then they kind of shimmer bluish, sort of. Or at least maybe that's just when we damage them. Hospital response correspondence. Disturbing dreams you complained about may be the result of Helminth. Oh, this is the letter. Okay, we got this. This is the letter that the shop owner that didn't make it had. And this is the letter that we found at the last letter from Oakmont location. Okay, so then let's jump back up to set quid pro quo as our location. And we're going to head back outside to... yeah. To the phone booth. I don't want to go this way. And then we'll head back to the west side of the city, and then we'll head north from there to the university. I think I'd like to meet with the professor first before I do any other events. So closest it looks like is this one, Shells West. Alright. So now we will go... I guess we'll get on our boat. We'll head this direction. I'll go to the next. I really enjoy the nautical-themed statuary that they've got in their street intersections. That one's submerged, so we can't read it, but Johnny tried to match himself something, something, something. There's a story behind that statue. Lost to the waters now. Just take a little look around with our mind's eye, supernatural ability. University should be just straight ahead. This is looking very university-like. Okay, so where is the professor, though? This building's actually marked, so we'll start here. Closed for maintenance.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Oh, never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
I'm gonna have the professor look at the flask, not this guy.
Goodbye, sir.
Wendell sent you to deliver me the books, right?
No. You must have me confused with someone else.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just worried for the fate of these tomes. It's been a week without news from Wendell. Maybe you can help me. I'd reward you, of course.
Why not? What can I do?
Oh, marvelous.
Sounds
Let's get
so
acquainted
annoyed.
then. Samuel Hopes, honorary member of Altera Par's book club.
Charles Reed, Private Eye.
Good, good. Listen, we're missing 3 rare books. One was taken for restoration while the other 2 were being studied. I asked Wendell to contact all parties, but he's gone quiet. Here's our records. Please, retrieve the tomes. They're so very valuable.
Are they? How come you're standing in the rain with all these things?
Okay, I'm on it. Bye.
Books for the book club. Assigned reading. Alright, well, let's pop these on. The Second Eyelid. Book was taken by students for personal reading. Inner Shrine Street between... Alright, Western Shells. And Inner Shrine Street between Windswept and Justice. Right about here. So one of these places. And... Mastery of Words. Given to the Restorer. Reed Heights South. Between Hurricane and Ambrose. On which street? Baker? So somewhere here. Actually, this is all flooded, so hopefully it's this building here and not one of these. Because that means bad. There's our convo. Okay, finding third book. Angles of the Mind. Book was loaned for personal reading. Address is lost. Benjamin Miller, clerk in the Bank of Oakmont, lives somewhere in Advent. So we'll have to go to City Hall for that one. Okay. Or we could just go to the bank and ask for him. Unless he's been... Maybe he's disappeared. City Hall. Yeah. Go back to here again. Okay, but first... to the medical building! Can I just go in this door? This commemorates all the brave researchers of Oakmont University who gave their lives in the cause of scientific knowledge. Dope. Back to school.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind.
Okay, we'll ask him about the flask.
You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Yeah, could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong.
Oh, great.
Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Yep, barter.
Our budget is tight.
Ah.
You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Okay. Lab's in the basement. I'm going to check around up here first, see if there's anything interesting. See if we can craft anything. Picked up a lot of resources. What? Oh, I'm just maxed out on carry capacity. That's not a bad problem to have. I'm going to hold on to those. I am going to make another Molotov. No, I'm not. Certainly not. Okay, nothing there. I think I'm going to go ahead and use a first aid. That didn't even get us to full, so not a bad use. Okay, here's our basement. Oh, and we've got... That's not bad. We've got some cover here. Uh-oh. So, let's see. Yeah, we'll just do that. I was thinking maybe toss a grenade or something over here, but we'll just... There we go. Nice. Lab is clear. And let's go ahead and craft some more rounds. Well, we've got the time. Okay, let's see. Don't need that just yet. How about a little photo mode? We're a little dark. And I don't see any brightness options, so I'll have to handle that in DaVinci. And we will toggle UI. Screenshot. And we're back.
What kind of person would even touch this?
Yeah.
Not to mention dissect it.
For real. Always going nuts. Don't do that. Alright, let's read this book. Experiment Log, Part 1. March 2nd. I finally received a living specimen. Sadly, this is only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd. I was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances, easy for me to say, at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 5th. Last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket. Ugh. And I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester.
I wonder what would happen if I press this button. Should I or shouldn't I?
Let's see, it will go... The leads come to here. Oh my god. I hope this thing's dead.
I'm glad this thing is dead.
Jeez.
Why do they even keep it here?
Yeah, for real. Okay, experiment log part 2, March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue. Oh no, we don't want that. Even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures? And perhaps even ourselves. I need to find volunteers. Oh, I wonder if maybe that's the women that are disappearing from... Okay, so we're not going to hit that electricity because that's probably going to reanimate this thing. And we don't want that. Because I have yet to defeat one of those things. Nothing else down here. As far as I can tell. I could hit the button and then just... Oh, wait, we got something else here.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Oh. Brains. Okay, so we are full on alcohol, so can I make something with it? Dang, I need rags. So my next... Now I am starting to run into a problem with being able to carry enough crafting materials. So I think the next time I have a skill point, I need to upgrade my carry capacity for crafting materials. Okay, time to head upstairs, I think. Did I look in here? There's nothing there. Okay, there's the first aid kit there that I don't need. I wonder if... Did I look at these shelves? Okay. I wonder if I have to defeat this thing. If I hit this button over here, it's going to come alive. I'm pretty sure. You know, I'm not going to. I don't think I have to. Let's go upstairs and talk to the student. Let him know that we have defeated all of the smaller beasts.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed.
Big one.
You've done us a great favor.
Don't hit the
now
big red
we can
button.
get things up and running again.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long.
Oh, no. What if he hits the red button
We
and that
finished
thing
that
kills
analysis,
him? Okay,
sir.
good.
It's, well, it's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow-acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
Well.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
About that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
Don't give
This is
away too much
horrible.
information, dude.
I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days.
Uh-oh.
Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's
Let's go back to
Can you
ricin.
fill me in on ricin again?
Of course. What do you need to know?
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold. But over several days,
Huh.
well, it develops into hemorrhage,
Ooh.
internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
I'll see you later.
Okay. Let's see. We've got a new Mind Palace clue. Secret chamber. Westerbrook has access to the poison. The guard's afraid of Anna. I don't think any of these are going to be connected. So let's head upstairs. EOD is banned. To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont. Henceforth, any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization is also known as EOD. Its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work throughout the university and all over Oakmont. This dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated. Administration of the Board of Trustees. Okay, so there is beef here. Is that Mr. Throgmorton? In his younger days, perhaps? All right, let's... I'm hoping this is the stairs up. Okay, let's see. Let's also check this other new Mind Palace thing that we got. Okay, those are not connected. I mean, sort of, but maybe we need another connection to that to make that connection. Okay. Closed for maintenance. Whose is this? Westerbrook. Maybe there's a way into Westerbrook's office through the other guy. We got something here. Okay, here's his desk. Out here for some reason, not in his office. This is absurd. It's been 5 months and they still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building again until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Oh, look. What is that noise? A little bit of beef between the two. All right, I can break that open, but let's... Well, you know, why not? Let's just do it right now.
Door won't budge.
There we go. Oh, is this the... This is the poison stores, perhaps.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Yep. All right. Copy that. See if there's anything in here, though, first. What is the explanation for these phantoms that appear and point the way? A bar of soap?
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
Ah. Key evidence collected. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Get it? Draft of an article. Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, crossed out. They're Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont. How much longer will we put up with those fish-faced crossed out. Those sea freak, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those K-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. Wow, he's just really trying to be careful about the content of his article here. All evidence collected. Already? Already. So we need to make a key, perhaps, using the soap. Or maybe that's just part of our... Alright, George Cavendish made a spare key. Was it the key to the poison? Probably. Westerbrook has access. Let's see this and this. George Cavendish, professor of Oakmont University, is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to a student, he lives somewhere in Advent. Deductions. None yet. And anything else? Okay. All right, so we're done here. And we've already accessed that. Closed for maintenance. A fact that Westerbrook is very annoyed by, because he has to live out here. And we'll go back down to the attending student and see if he's got anything new to say.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory, a secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why, it's about what if.
So I wonder if Throgmorton's got some way of disabling the monsters. How did they capture, especially one of those big ones? And is there a way I can do that?
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later.
Well, then it seems like we are going to go visit the professors. So we need to go to City Hall, figure out where George Cavendish lives. We've already got City Hall marked because we need to go there for another reason. No, we don't have it marked. Well, shoot. Let's mark it there. And then let's see where Police Archive. Oh, we already know all that. We've got all those marked. Yeah, just Cavendish. That's weird. I thought we had some information about where Westerbrook lives. Well, they both apparently live there. So we're going to go to City Hall anyway. So that is going to be just a quick jaunt. Not too far that direction. We'll head over there next episode and we'll see if we can figure out where the professors live. And then move this investigation forward. I hope you will join me for it. I hope you're having a really great day, enjoying whatever it is you are playing. Hit the like button if you would, and subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.